me, I'm clearing my throat on this 30. It's a balmy 32 degrees, and I'm putting my pink glove on. Uh, I hope everybody's doing well. And we're out walking Gretchen. Her leg, I spoke to that's Gretchen, the Silky Hair Terrier, and the Shih Tzu is Plato, Plato. I spoke to the orthopedic vet yesterday, and we're going to see how she fares once she's fully on the meds. She's not wincing in pain all day long like she was. Rather, she'll do it. Yesterday, I think she did it once. The day before, not at all. So definitely, she's on the painkillers, but I'm not giving her the max. I gave her 2 out of 3, so she could be up to 3 painkillers a day. I gave her 2. And I'm definitely going to seeing her put her foot down more, but she does hold it up. That's the foot on the left. And there we are. We have some great news. I posted yesterday. The rescue came on Monday, and it was a hard day when they took the 2 cats from us. They vetted them, and it was even harder hearing that Princess Raven, the black cat, in the basement, that she had endured a lot of suffering with Cleopatra. Cleopatra was physically assaulting her. She had wounds on her body, on her head, so she really got her. And you can't blame the cat, because the cat has this person invading her home and coming in, using her stuff, playing with her toys, eating her food. She didn't want her there. And Cleopatra is part of a survivor story. So remember, these are animals, and it's not like she says, well, I welcome you in. No, she didn't have a choice. She came in. We put her in the catio that Cleopatra loved her catio, because she was able to go to the window. And she didn't like that Princess Raven was in her space. So we have to think logically. I don't like that she hurt her. I don't like that it was for a long period of time. But there is a silver lining to all of this. We know what she has. She had a steroid shot yesterday. So she also has an autoimmune disease called, I told you yesterday, it's puffy foot or something like that. Look at my video, my shorts from yesterday, and you'll see it. Puffy foot disease, where the foot gets inflamed. But the wonderful thing is that we know what it is, and you can treat it, and a cat can live a full life with this said condition. And things may aggravate it. Certain things may get the cat nervous, but it's treatable. Now, will it flare up? It may never flare up again, because she won't have Cleopatra on her back, pull her a little bit. But you never know. You never know in life. But if it does, you know how to address it. It's $50 for the shot. And I told them that under the time that she's going to be fostered, that I would take care of it. Limited time that we would comp the rescue for it. I don't want the rescue to be responsible for the shot. Okay, and let's see, the other thing now. We have a foster to adopt. The woman that I found when I did my search. Hi, everybody. Oh, my God, everybody's on. Oh, no. And I'm wearing sunglasses. Let me see. Hi, chat. Hey, beautiful pups. Oh, thank you. Hi. Oh, there's a heart. 2020 is going to be great. Yes, it is. Damn, girl, they are cute. Just be prepared. What is her name? Her name is Gretchen, and his name is Plato, and they're both rescue dogs. I was talking about the 2 cats, by the way, my 2 foster cats. So the one that has the autoimmune disease is now has a foster to adopt mom. And she's going to her foster to adopt mom tomorrow. And I'm so excited. You have no idea. She is such a sweet little girl. So she's going to keep her in a room for 5 days. And she's going to work with her. And so, gently just help her to come out of her her funk, you know, and get her less, you know, that she comes out of her shell, not a funk, but a shell. She's very shy. So this is going to be very interesting. So please pray for little foster cat, kitty, Princess Raven, that this will be her forever home. Just pray for her. If not, if it's not a fit, she will go back to the rescue, and they are going to put her in with they're going to put her in alone, and they're going to introduce her mildly to some laid back cats and see how it goes. And the other thing is Tigger, once they get the poop sample and there's no worms in it, he will be going into the cat room. So I'm still looking for a home for Tigger, who is, by the way, the coolest cat you ever want to meet in your life. Once they took him from my garage, which was cold even with the heaters. Once they took him from the garage, he went in he didn't like the little, the carrier. He didn't like it. I wouldn't like it either. It depends. If I'm walking a long distance and my husband wants to carry me, I don't think I would mind. But anyway, the cat didn't like being shoved in a little carrier. Once he got out of the carrier, he was fantastic. He was purring. He was pressing up against Francesca, who is the head of the rescue. She said he's just very loving, very laid back, and one cool cat. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Her name is Gretchen again. So that's the update with the two cats. I'm very excited. Francesca's coming today to get her her cat tree. Today, or either that or we're going to bring it to Francesca, her cat tree. And then I'm going to bring some of her treats. And then I'm going to bring, I want to get hopefully the churro comes today. Fingers crossed. She loved the churro. I will even go to the store and grab a churro, a box of churro. But it's cheaper from Chewy. And so I'm praying I get the churro, and because she loves that, and giving her tuna, and giving her her Christmas present, which is another toy. And she's like, "You got her another toy?" I said she loves her toys. It brings her out of her shell. So everybody pray that the cats, you know, really find forever homes, because there is a crisis, you know, and it's an epidemic all over the world, that animals are, well, except for one country. I believe it's the Netherlands. The Netherlands, if there's anybody from the Netherlands, good for you. Your laws are so phenomenal that there are no shelters in the Netherlands, because it is that you pay a hefty price if you abuse an animal, a hefty one. Prison and fine, hefty. So let me tell you, the Netherlands did the right things, guys. There are no shelters. They don't need them, because all the animals are taken care of. And that's what should be in our country. I don't know why that we don't look to other countries that see something that's actually working and implement it. You know, let's do it, because it's a crisis. Watch out. Might be ice over. I see something shiny on that driveway. So that's what's going on here. Gretchen's leg, we just have to wait and see how it's definitely, if you see her walking, there's a little stride that indicates a little bit of pain on that side, but not pain, but discomfort. Because if it was pain, she would scream. So there's a little discomfort. There she is. See the way she's walking? It's that paw right there, the left one. So pray for her too. Pray for everybody. I pray for all of you. I'm praying for everyone, that you're healthy and you're happy and you're enjoying life to your fullest. Oh, hey, somebody else. Wait, hold on. 193. I don't know what that means. Turkey, Istanbul is a haven for... Yeah, I know. But listen, it's not just Turkey and Istanbul. It's also Texas. Texas is one of the worst states in the United States. The amount of stray dogs, it's horrible. And like in Cleveland, Texas, where there's a family there that are amazing people, they're into sanctuaries. They have no rescues. They have no rescues there. That I mean, if they do, I don't know of them. but I know that the family, when they take them because they have all this land, and they take the stray cats, and they take the dogs, and they try to find homes for them, good homes. They vet the people, but you have no idea how bad it is in Texas, man. And then in certain areas of the South, come on, baby, come on, Gretchen. No, come on. We're gonna go for treats. Lauren's got a treat. I can't pull her because of a leg. Let's go. No. Okay. We're gonna go. No. Here. Come on. I'm gonna pick you up. No, I'm not gonna pull you. I'm not gonna pull. Let's go gently. Good girl. I cannot pull her because of her leg. Because it's not the leg. It's under the leg and on. No. All right. Come on. All right. Forgive me, friends. I got to pick her up. I can't. Thank God she's 17 pounds. Thank God. All right, I'm crossing the street. And I'm all foggy. Oh, goodness. Here. No. Gretchen. No. Look at me, baby. Come here. Okay, let's go. Let's go over here. Go to Play-Doh. Let's go to Play-Doh. Oh, man. I apologize, friends. That was me trying to... I was not going to pull her. What's happening with Gretchen is it's her neck and underneath, like the armpit of her left paw. That's where the problems are coming from. And... she doesn't understand. Forgive me, I'm like a mess here. She doesn't understand that she's not allowed to go on long walks until this is resolved. So she's upset. Now, she has to take a medicine, and she has to play it, she has to keep it low activity. And she doesn't like that. She wants to go on the long walks. Hi, everybody. How are you? It's been a crazy morning. Oh, that Istanbul and Turkey. Hold on. I got to read, but I got to take my sunglasses off. But I meant that Istanbul and Turkey, the entire city is a shelter, basically? Oh, yes, I've seen that Istanbul and Turkey. I've seen some of the rescuers that I follow. So all the stops and streets are encouraged to be furry friendly. That's amazing. That's amazing. See, this is stuff that, but there's so much. Not only should be furry friendly, but they've got to be spayed and neutered. They've got to be. That's beautiful. That really is. Oh, hold on. I see somebody else wrote. Hold on. This chick sounds like my grandma. I probably could be your grandma. I don't know who this is. This chick? The chick is a term for a young person. This is I don't know. What do you call it? That's a good one. That is a good one. And my voice is a little gruff because I have a little in my voice. So, but anyway, you are very funny. The chicks. Anyway, this page is about life, animals, stuff, and it's called Mom Mode. And I could be a grandma if my kids had kids at really young ages. My mother became a grandmother at 42. She was real young. She was a young mom and she was a young grandma. But I'm actually older than her. And my kids are still, they're still, one's 23 and one's 25. And they're still continuing graduate studies at their college with hopes, fingers crossed, with hopes of doing something else after this. So, yeah, it could be, I wouldn't mind. One of my friends is going to be a grandma. One of my sorority sisters in college is going to be a grandma. I'm real excited for her and her daughter. It's so exciting. But, okay. This chick sounds like my grandma. I love it. You gotta love it. I can't read the thing on it because I'm getting a glare, so I have sunglasses on. But anyway, so Gretchen, this is Gretchen. We're doing our walk. It's December. It's about 32 degrees. Today is actually balmy. Yesterday was 10. I think when we went out to walk, it was 12. So definitely am putting on the layers, got the boots going. And this is where we're at. It's going to be, watch him. Look what Plato's doing. Somebody must have done a dastardly deed over there, and he's rubbing his head in it. Where is Israel? I'm not in Israel. This is New Jersey, USA. This is not Israel. But I hope everything's okay globally. Hope everyone's doing well globally. And you all have wonderful, and I hope the weather in Israel is better than it is here because we're freezing. Is anybody from Florida? How's everything over there? Because somebody said we're looking for a storm system. So I know that in Staten Island, New York, they're looking at snow at 5 o'clock. We're not looking at snow. We're looking at rain. So that's interesting. Oh, I know somebody is, be kind. Be kind. That's all I ask. Hold on. Let me see if I could read some of this stuff. Step it up in here. Double tap your screen to like. It's free. It's free to like and subscribe. Help the algorithms. Oh, that's very nice of you, Stephen. Where is the? That's very nice of you to say. It doesn't cost anything to like or subscribe or to comment. You help the subscriber because listen, this chick sounds like a grandma. I'm thrilled. But it doesn't cost anything to share your ideas. It's wonderful to hear how everyone's doing and where you're from. And some of your experiences, if you're having a good day or a bad day, hopefully this brightens your day. And I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to know everybody's, how you're doing. And if you're not okay, one day there was somebody who was having not such a great day. I hope Animal Love is doing okay, by the way. And some people joined in to say, Animal Love, how you doing? Hi. And I thought, what a beautiful thing that people would jump in and start a conversation with each other. That's what I want. This is all that it's about, Each one of us has our own journey and our story to tell, every one of us. Some of it's really rough, and some of it's kind of has really good days, and it's good to share in that and to be inspired by it. And when you throw in some comments, you learn from it. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate. So subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting do not cost you anything. Subscribing just tells me you like the content. And if you subscribe, I think you can go on it, and there's something that you can get notified if I'm doing a live. And I apologize because I don't know exactly the time. My schedule is crazy. I can wake up at 3:30 in the morning. I can wake up at 4:30. Today I woke up at 4:30 a.m. and immediately started doing a ton of work. And I was late getting out at this time because I started organizing where the cabinet is that Gretchen's, the dog and the cat things are that are upstairs. Their treats, their medicines, keep going, baby, keep going. And I did that. I had to do some returns to Amazon. I'm sure everybody's doing that now. And there's just a whole bunch of things that I started to do. And and with all the excitement of finding out that from last night, and we found out last night that the foster was going to take the cat. Like, she had a choice. She could have taken Tigger, who is lovable and amicable and just one cool cat. If I had to say a cool cat, it's him. And instead of taking the easy cat, she took the cat that was not well. And I thought, brilliant. I mean, this lady is freaking amazing. And not only that, she wants to help with the rescue and volunteer. Crazy. She's new into New Jersey. I believe she came from Vermont. And she wants to make friends, so she'd like to volunteer. And when you hear stories like that, it's like amazing. The best part of a muffin. Oh, they say Stray's been looking. Wait, hold on. She's going so slow that Stray's been flocking to our neighborhood from all over our city since we've been neutering, vaccinating, and feeding our strays. Their numbers have grown to the disliking of certain. Let me tell you something. I could tell you that the rescues I've been following my whole life. I've been involved in rescuing whole life. I took a break after we adopted dogs. We adopted the dogs, and I didn't do any more rescuing. I didn't have cats at that point. All the cats that I had died from very, very, very old, like 24. Then my kids said, we want a dog. And I said, we ended up adopting 2. Not these 2, another pair, another set. And from a rescue in Pennsylvania, by the way. Because New Jersey made it very difficult to adopt. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Miss, I cannot. I'm going to end up having to pick you up again. Look at her. She's so funny. She is so weird. Come on, you're going to get treats. Treats, let's go. Oh, my God. Plato's going to get you a treat, too. Because he's first. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Plus, you have to get your medicine. Come on. She has to get a gabapentin. I gave her prednisone, which today starts only one a day for 5 days now. She already did the 2. That's done. That first 5 days is done. Now it's going to be 1 for the next 5 days. And go ahead. I have to give her the gabapentin now when we go in. But let me tell you, I was into the rescuing, and it was very difficult. I lived in Brooklyn, worked with a rescue in Long Island, Kent Animal Shelter in Calverton, New York. Pam Green, amazing. If you're in Long Island, amazing lady. She's in Calverton, New York. Kent, K-E-N-T, Animal Rescue. If you ever want to support a rescue, she's one. She's just terrific. Anyway, she took out our cats because my daughter was allergic. I think we kept like 5 of them, and we gave the rest to her. And then when those 5 passed away, I ended up waiting a few years and then adopting 2 dogs. And let me tell you, that was best thing that I ever did in my life. I fell in love all over again. Because I've had dogs and cats my whole life. I've had animals my whole life. I had guinea pigs. We had everything. We've always had them. And, wow. So when I stopped rescuing, I remember I followed rescues. And one of them is in a 100-plus abandoned dogs of the Florida Everglades. And Amy, I remember her saying, this was a couple of years ago, never seen the crisis that we have in the United States with stray animals. It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. It's so heartbreaking. So, no matter what, call a rescue wherever you are and get them spayed and neutered. Be part of the solution and not part of the problem. Don't hurt animals, because if you are, I don't even want anybody like that on my page. But be part of the solution. And if you can't financially do it, call a rescue. Call anybody. Don't leave the animal there suffering, because they suffer. They suffer. And that's all they have. They are domesticated. Remember, dogs and cats are domesticated. They had to learn to survive. Dogs and cats have been domesticated for thousands of years. Birds, I think, for hundreds. Help them if you can. Come on, buddy, let's go. Look at him. Look at this chunk of monk. Let's go. He was a rescue. They tied him to a tree. Let's go. Excellent. Oh, my goodness. Who shut the door? Who shut this door? Huh? Oh my God, making it more difficult. I'm being more difficult. I'm not a grandma. Not yet. Anyway, friends, I'm going to let you go because guess what? Bob's doing his job. I got to finish my job. I hope all of you have a phenomenal day. Thank you for giving me your greatest gift, which is your time. Be kind to all animals. Be kind to nature. This is what it's about. Be kind, be respectful. You don't have to fling around insults. And just remember, they need us as much as we need them, believe it or not. A lot of animals have saved people. I think you're all amazing. Aw, puppy, yeah. And just have a beautiful day. There he goes. He wants his treats. He's going to be nasty. Look, look. He's ignoring me. Who's getting a treat? Who's getting a treat? Look at that face. Could you ignore that face? I couldn't. Take care, friends. Have a great Wednesday. Make it spectacular. And thank you for giving me your greatest gift, your time.